Hey there, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
We're wondering what you think arts education means. What does it mean to you?
Well, arts education is the reason I went to school every day in high school.
Oh, wow.
I was a musician, and that was my ultimate reason for getting up in the morning, going to school, and looking forward to it every day.
So can you tell us a little bit about what the arts mean to you?
Arts means creativity, innovative, and a lot of artists are weird people. but we need artists because they make the world go round, according to me.
I mean, everybody should learn the basics to it, because you might have never tried arts and then want to pick it up and be like, oh, I like this, and then try to pursue your education in arts and get a degree or something.
Hello, I am Jeremy Tucker, and I would like to tell you about the Comprehensive Arts Education Professional Development Series. The Arts Education Professional Development Series is geared towards teachers, administrators, teaching artists, or anyone who wants to better understand the arts education essential standards, arts integration strategies, or how to effectively work with teaching artists in schools to support student understanding. There are up to 10 contact hours available for CEU credit with prior approval from the LEA Charter. Participants will receive certificates for 1 hour of participation for each episode by completing an evaluation, which includes answering reflective questions from the episode. The series is created in partnership between the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction, A+ Schools of North Carolina, and North Carolina Arts Council. Consequently, it will focus on the 3 aspects of comprehensive arts education, including arts education, arts integration, and arts exposure. People throughout the country and the world have different ideas about what art education is and what it is not. In North Carolina, we have a common language, definitions, and understanding of arts education that we call comprehensive arts education. In the Comprehensive Arts Education Professional Development Series, we will explore the what, the why, and the how of comprehensive arts education and how that impacts your school and your community. The series is set up of 10 modules about arts education, arts integration, and arts exposure. These modules will be released at different dates throughout the year and be housed online. You can take any combination of these modules and receive a certificate of 1 content hour for each module that you complete in the series. You will need to turn in these certificates into your local education agency or school and receive prior approval to receive CEU credit for this professional learning opportunity. These modules are created for any interested parties, and each module will focus on different topics associated with comprehensive arts education. Arts educators, classroom educators, elementary educators, secondary educators, administrators, professors, and teaching artists could all benefit from parts of the series or the entire series. But what exactly is comprehensive arts education and where did it come from? To help answer these questions, I would like to introduce Christy Lynch-Ebert, Section Chief of K-12 Program Areas from the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction.
North Carolina's vision and definition for comprehensive arts education really began some time ago with the passage of the Basic Education Program in 1985. The BEP defined the arts as part of a fundamentally complete program of education, and since that time, a series of committees, task forces, and proposed legislation have made their way through the North Carolina General Assembly up until the year of 2010, when Senate Bill 66 formed the Arts Education Task Force. This was a joint committee comprised of many individuals with many voices and hats that they wore, including legislators, administrators, arts education discipline representatives, the community college and university system, parent representation, and many others who were charged with the task of defining what comprehensive arts education means in North Carolina's public schools. The task force created a vision and shared definition of comprehensive arts education. Listen now to some voices from our community who will read that shared vision for you.
In today's globally competitive world, innovative thinking and creativity are essential for all school children.
High-quality standards-based instructions in the arts develop these skills and effectively engages, retains, and prepares future-ready students for graduation and success in entrepreneurial economy.
Dance, music, theater arts, and visual arts taught by licensed art educators and integrated throughout the curriculum, are critical to North Carolina's 21st century education.
North Carolina's definition of comprehensive arts education includes the following three components. Arts education, which is the arts as core academic subjects taught during the school day by licensed arts educators. Arts integration, which speaks to the power of the arts as a catalyst for learning across the curriculum. That can occur in many ways, both in the arts education classroom, integrated throughout the curriculum with many subject areas, or with teaching artists coming into the schools and integrating the arts to enhance student learning and understanding of the standards. And the third component is arts exposure, which is exactly what it sounds like, exposure to authentic, real arts experiences, which helps to showcase how the arts exist in our lives. These three components are interdependent. No one component is more important to another. And if you look at the graphic visual of comprehensive arts education and imagine a child at the center, you can see how all three components surround a child with North Carolina's comprehensive arts education.
Now, let's learn more about the modules themselves.
Hi, I'm Sharon Hill from the North Carolina Arts Council, and I'm here to tell you a bit about the arts exposure portion of this professional development. The first session, called Mission Possible, will help you explore that it is possible to effectively partner with teaching artists in the schools to support the standards. This session will cover strategies and pointers for successful partnerships with teaching artists to occur, and that includes arts educators, teaching artists, classroom teachers, all working together to support student learning. Again, the standards can be arts and non-arts. You will leave this session inspired and realizing that yes, it is possible. The second session, called Double Exposure, will continue this conversation by effectively partnering with teaching artists in the schools to support the standards. We will have special guests in the field to give examples of strategies and pointers for successful partnerships with teaching artists to occur. That again will include arts educators, teaching artists, classroom teachers, all working together to support student learning. Again, as we said before, the standards can be arts or non-arts standards. You will leave this session with the tools to strengthen arts exposure experiences as parts of comprehensive arts education for all.
Hey there, I'm Michelle Burrows, Director of A+ Schools of North Carolina, and we're excited to be part of this series. We're going to be working to build your knowledge about arts integration with 4 modules, one for each art form. First, we'll get you on your feet as we consider how to integrate using dance and creative movement. Then we'll create some fascinating rhythms as we think about how to integrate music into your standards. We'll pull the curtain up and light the lights in a session all about drama integration. And finally, we'll take a look at adding colors to your palette, wrapping our 4-part arts integration series with some visual arts integration. Whether you're a classroom teacher, an arts educator, a teaching artist, or an administrator, we hope you'll join us for some exciting, fun, and practical tools and strategies for integrating the arts in the practice. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Double standards. Join us in better understanding the arts education essential standards as we discover the organization, purpose, intended outcomes, and how to navigate the standards. Your understanding will ultimately inform student outcomes and opportunities to strengthen your content curriculum. We hope you will leave ready to double your standards. Raise the roof. Raise your understanding as you blow the roof off of your standard-based lesson planning and become confident in implementing standards. Strengthen your lessons as you raise the level of instruction your students receive. Participants will explore RBT in more depth, discuss student growth, and look at standards articulation. Arts Cab Confessions. We will look more deeply at the arts education essential standards and explore the opportunities that the North Carolina Educator Evaluation System can create an opportunity to strengthen your instruction and support an open dialogue between you and your administrator about how you are implementing standards. If you want to create opportunity for your students, don't miss this episode. Walking the walk. Arts educators will give meaningful examples of how the standards have strengthened their arts programs. We will spend time exploring the impact teachers can have on their students, administrators, schools, and communities by implementing the standards in lesson planning and instruction. This episode will include exemplars of standards in action. Thanks for tuning in for our preview of the Comprehensive Arts Education Development Series. Remember, you do not have to sign up for this series. The first module to be released on October 10th will focus on arts education and is called Double Standards. See you in October.
And it was another one. It was Glenn Close, and she was awesome.
Oh, okay.
Because I like Glenn Close.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sunset Boulevard.
Okay, awesome.
See, some of these plays you wouldn't expect me to go there. I was like, I don't want to see this. Ah, it was good. Yes.
You're sort of wearing art today.
That's awesome.
I think you're expressing yourself through your shirt.
Sure. Yeah.
What would the world be like if we didn't have art?
Oh. None of this stuff would be here.
None of it?
None of it. This is all art.
That's it. We got everything. We got a tractor in Raleigh.